In 2004, on April Fool's Day, Google did something completely ridiculous. They announced an email service called Gmail with 1 gigabyte of free storage. Back then, competitors like Hotmail and Yahoo were offering just 2 to 4 megabytes. So obviously, everyone thought it was a joke. But here's what you didn't know. Gmail was real. And it wasn't built like a normal Google product. It started as a secret side project by a few rebellious Googlers, hiding in plain sight, building something that could have gotten them fired. This is the untold story of how Gmail changed the internet, forever. It's hard to imagine today, but back in the early 2000s, email sucked. You were constantly deleting messages to stay under your 2 outer by limit. Searching old emails? Nearly impossible. Spam was out of control. Attachments were unreliable. And the experience? Clunky, slow, frustrating. But Google, at the time known only for search, wasn't in the email game. That didn't stop one guy. Enter Paul Buchheit, a Google engineer with a crazy idea. What if we built an email service with search built in? What if storage wasn't a problem because we gave users a full gigabyte? Paul started working on it during his 20% time, a Google policy that let engineers spend part of their week on passion projects. Except this wasn't just a little experiment. He was building a fully fledged product. And it wasn't even approved. For months, Paul and a small rogue team worked on Gmail like a secret startup inside Google. They used a technique from Google Search called Bigtable to handle massive amounts of data. They designed an interface using a then unheard of tech, Ajax, making Gmail feel like a desktop app inside a browser. There was just one problem. Gmail wasn't an official project, and many execs at Google thought it was a terrible idea. Why would Google get into email? So Paul and his team hid the project, sometimes literally, renaming folders using code names, avoiding questions. Until one day, Larry Page found out. Larry Page, Google's co-founder, saw the prototype. Instead of shutting it down, he said 3 words. Why not launch? And suddenly, this secret experiment became a real product. But Paul had a wild idea for the launch date. April 1st, a day of pranks, jokes, and hoaxes. Google agreed, but not everyone was in on it. On April 1st, 2004, Google announced Gmail. 1 GB free storage. Instant search. Conversation view. Lightning fast interface. The press didn't believe it. Headline said, Google pulls a prank. Bloggers laughed. Tech journalists tried to log in, but Gmail was invite only. Those who got access were blown away. And the rest of the world, they begged for invites. Within weeks, Gmail invites became so rare, people were selling them on eBay for 100 pluckas each. Everyone wanted to be on Gmail. And slowly, people realized it wasn't a joke. It was the future. Yahoo and Hotmail scrambled to catch up, but Gmail had rewritten the rules. It didn't just kill storage limits, it changed how we thought about web apps. Gmail wasn't supposed to happen. It was a side project, a secret, a maybe. And yet it changed the internet. All because one engineer refused to accept that email just works this way. So the next time you open your Gmail inbox, remember this. Sometimes the most powerful innovations come not from the top, but from the rebels in the basement, building something crazy that just might work. If you found this story inspiring, hit the like button right now. And if you love hearing how ordinary people build extraordinary companies, subscribe to Techno Tales, where tech legends come to life.